Irad on the Algis. I'm sure this man didn't visualize his week to end like this.
Yeah, for sure.
The Saturday to end like this.
It would actually be something, right? It would set a precedent as usual. People would start spamming it again if they win even just one game with it. But with the new emblem system, I have to really concur with Wolf here.
Yep.
Hardly works.
Hardly works. Goes for Quantum Charge
Yeah.
of the Algis.
Every punch much faster. Check it out, Lancey AR here. 50% of their first bloods are scored by Lancey. So yeah, all of the praises we've been singing for him since game one, well deserved. Let's check out the emblems here.
Yep. Oh, that's Quantum Charge, adaptive damage for Irad as his choice. When it comes to the Fredrin, now you can see there's a stark difference between what we saw from series number 2 when Carl TZ played the Fredrin, going in for the firmness and the Quantum Charge. Kaizen goes for the Brave Smite.
Yeah, Quantum Charge is a personal favorite of mine for Fredrin as well. So yeah, completely agree with that.
Yep, you're able to stay on your targets and get out of tough situations, which explains how Carl TZ got MVP of the series. Down bottom, they can afford to bear down onto Eman because, again, in this day and age of utility junglers, when you have a true core jungler, the dynamics has changed. I think, oh, Lord JM.
Oh, Lord James actually pretty low here, but Kaizen to the rescue. He's level 4 right now. He has a Praises Raffle. He bear down on the Nats here, forcing a flicker out. And, of course, Irad using the contract chase fate. It's been a while since I've said that. Ultimate, and Nats gets punished either way. It's a 1-for-1.
Oh, so far so good. Aqua waiting on a minion wave to go down so he can hit the level 4. Minana Evos first to the scene, pulling the turtle over.
Interestingly, Irad kind of gave out the turtle. He just went for the purple buff. He wants to just secure the stacks. A turtle is just one stack.
Yeah, that's true. Of course, Kaizen easy secure on that one.
That's math.
Oh yeah, the purple buff is 2 stacks with a mini.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, good. I like the way you think. Yeah. and to be fair, there was no way he was going to contest that anyway.
Exactly, because again, the kit of an Aldos isn't meant to contest for turtles, at least in this highest level of competitive play.
Well, the theory here is you go for attack build on the Aljus so that at least you can contest those objectives. It's like you're acting as if you're a Fredrin, essentially.
Yep. But you'll get there after a wee bit, not for the first turtle.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, let's just call it maybe 15, 18, 20 minutes.
Yep.
That's all I can think right now that's going to be able to give RSG any sort of advantage.
All right, so safe to say the game here for RSGPH is just a hold out.
Yep.
And they do have some of the tools to do it as well, right? I mean,
Yep.
yeah, I love the you have Valentina as well, the Rafaela to keep everyone in check.
Yep.
As long as you don't get dove, which might happen right now as well. The 4-man from Minana. There's a contract chase fate. Good vision. Domeng, he's the target. Ooh. Good damage. Domeng is going to be halved here. Kaizen absorbing all these spinning light wheel. And of course, Aqua with the engagement coming in from the Valentina. And still Domeng who's going to get that kill.
Man. Very good initiations for RSG. You see Light as well as Aqua. But the thing is, they layered it improperly. There were some fractions of a second that did not chain properly when it comes to their CC. That's why Domeng still managed to land a shot in between the crowd controls, which is weird for RSG because we know that they are so sick together. And Minana Evos, now they will even confirm a turret onto the bottom lane.
Yep, again, for RSG, basically they're playing, what, 4.5 versus 5.
Yep.
The hero that Irad is rocking isn't meant to respond this early on. You saw him try. You saw him use the ult and try to punch Domeng AR into the ground, but he can't do that, not until, again, the aforementioned 15, 18-minute mark.
But I can hear the ranked gamers right now. Wait for the 1-punch, man. Of course, that's going to take a while here in pro play. And of course, it's going to be Minana who's going for that easy turtle secure here.
It's a little oofski if I've ever seen one. Kaizen actually spent his retribution, but it's still Lord JM who scored the turtle.
Yeah. Okay. 1,000 gold for Minana Evos and change. This means that they're really taking, they're really on the right track. Like if you think about their Beatrix, being able to push down the bottom lane, I think that he is a little bit ahead of the curve. Yeah, it's not a little bit ahead. It's actually 900 gold ahead
Very.
of his competition, which is massive in the first 5 minutes of the game.
About half an item ahead, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, and Thunderbell going over to Irad, again, that's pretty promising, which means he might be a little bit stickier. I don't know if that's a term.
We'll allow it. It's
Yeah.
a term now.
Yeah,
It is a term now.
coming into
else?
these targets.
What else is he building?
Look at that, 3.4k for the Novaria, which is a little bit ahead of the carry, which means that, man, Lancey is going to have a swell time once again.
But you have to also note, between the Fred and the carry, it's a little, rather, the Aldous
Aldous.
and the carry, it's a little closer. So,
Ooh. Okay,
Alright.
that is what 4k gold in the first 6 minutes of a game does for you.
That's what it feels like.
Doming. And now Kaizen training the steal. I don't think there's much that RSG can do here.
Yeah, right now RSG just banking on,
Yeah.
not dying here. Even sacrificing the outer turrets right now just for that sake.
The worst that can happen here is to lose your jungle if you're RSG, because that means that Irad will have to resolve to some other stuff when it comes to getting the stack. So even when the late game is good for RSG, that late game will be even way slower because of the Aldous if they do lose their jungle. So they have to really fight for their own side of the jungle.
Yeah, and Minana reading into that, just trying to take out these turrets as fast as possible. And of course, the objectives are going to be the biggest ones for them to take here without any contention whatsoever. And they know it. They're very aware that RSG knows it as well.
Yep.
It's a gentleman's agreement.
Minana Evos here with the pull and the blitz. No way, no question. RSG not gonna contest. They really are holding out. It's 2 minutes until the Lord spawns. And you know what? This whole push down bottom, they spent so much. RSG committed like 3 or 4 heroes down there.
But they did get a push, which is very important for RSG.
It's non-zero.
Yep, any port in the storm for RSG right now.
Every bit counts right now.
Whew.
That's, of course, tanky enough as a Turizla. Going to be able to buy some time, keeping that mid lane turret still in check.
Oh.
RSG rotating up on bottom side here. It's a 5-man presence here for Minana. They can die if they want to, but will they?
Oh, they're gonna just steal away Irad's purple buff here. Kaizen AR choking.
He got the missile
out.
going in
The
here.
Aldous!
Oh man, going straight into Doming, waiting for the stun. And the Spider Miles for the defensive Minoan Fury. Kaizen get it willed down here as well. Irad, he's on the sides. That looks interesting for me.
Yeah, there were so many other ways, a dozen ways that could have been disastrous for RSG, but they walk away.
Oh, by the way, I am able to get some stuff from our production, and it's 225 stacks now for the Aldous.
Oh, there you go. That's respectable.
That's a good number.
That's a good number, actually.
That is, wow.
Under 9 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh.
How did he manage that?
The mechanics making bread.
Yep. So, again, it looks like a very big struggle for RSG. But they are in a decent spot. And yeah, tank Aldous should be the itemization here.
Yeah, he's not one-punch Aldous yet, but he's getting there.
So it's what? A full stack of defensive items plus an endless battle? Or plus a Malefic Roar?
Endless Battle actually is good.
Yeah.
Oh! A precise kill!
Precise kill?
From Doming!
What's a precise kill?
Hey, I only saw
Exactly.
that one. What is that?
What is it? It's that.
It's that.
It's that.
A precise kill. Is that a one-shot?
I think it's a one-shot, right?
Yeah. There's a couple more new notifications that have been, ghost updated into the game, but yeah, it's one of those. Maybe that is a burst shot. Doming AR from downtown.
And the Nova tricks really coming into play here. You can't even get near this lineup right now. They can hit you from afar, and you are going to feel it.
And we all thought it was Irad with the map control. We thought it was Irad with the coast to coast.
That's right.
All right.
Dear.
We got some time here. Everyone's gonna get hit here. Mighty Astral Echo. That's not a place you want to go. They will have to concede this turret. Finally, says Minana.
Yeah, this gold gap's about to get bigger. They're converting so hard. Mind you, there's still a lord down bottom.
Lord James actually very confident to go up on front here. Spider Miles being more of a defensive tank behind Lancy and Doming. And of course, the Lord is on bottom. What's RSG going to do about it? Oh, there it is. Earth Shatter. Emma's the target. He could go down here if he's not careful. Where's the snipes going to come from? No, it's not. Beautiful penalty zone on 3 members, but they had the follow-up just nowhere to be found. Here's Irad! Goes straight for Doming. The knockups are way too much. He can't really move that much. Gonna be able to survive, though.
1 for 2 the trade. The shutdown onto Doming AR, courtesy of Irad. And throughout that whole debacle, dude, Irad survived!
Irad survived.
He survived.
300 stacks to the face of that Beatrix. I wonder if Twilight Armor is a choice for the members of Minana Evos down the line. At least they will have a little bit of a shutdown onto Irad.
They gotta will down that tankless, man.
Yep.
It's way too. It's gonna be way too tanky later on, especially with the immunity that you get. It's not easy to deal with. So we're joking about it, but give them time.
Yep.
This Aldous will become very godlike.
There was a little bit of a buff onto the, well, I say a little bit, but it's actually pretty good. Like, the maximum stacks that you get is no longer just 500 at this point. Yeah, you get even more.
Is it uncapped now?
I think it's 700 now, I think, because it was plus 200 or plus 300 or something.
Might as well be infinite, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's gonna one-shot anyone.
Unless you build for it. So yeah, you're forcing your opponents to spend that item slot that could have been more damage, that could have been more utility, into just, I don't want to get punched.
Oh, beautiful hit on the Astral Echoes here. Of course, Emman gonna be absorbing the brunt of that damage coming in from the Astral Recall. And of course, Doming very close by. He could have pulled the trigger on the snipe if he wanted to, but no, it's going to be more of a conservative Minana play here.
Yeah. This day is getting weirder by the minute, just because of that precise skill. Like literally the first time that I am able to see it.
Oh, I've seen it. It's been in the game about 2 weeks now.
But 2 weeks, but
Yes.
like in a pro setting.
Yes!
Pro set,
Yeah.
This is the first one, right?
Our good friend Uomi called it. He threw him off. Oh, it's a precise kill. Like, what is that? Yep. Irad here, getting caught out. There's 5 of them.
Oh,
Goes in.
Irad! Man, he are not immune even in midair. I think he overestimated himself there, giving over a free kill over to RSG.
Right, to be
Sorry,
fair,
Minana, right?
there was nowhere for him to fly out. Like, they were all in the lower corner of the map anyways.
Yeah. So at this point, for Minana Evos, for Minana Evos, all you have to do now is to just group up, and you're okay. And Doming has been precise this time. I think he went for Demon Hunter Sword, which is not really an item that you go for now for the side of the Beatrix. But because there's a lot of like tankiness from Irad, obviously from Nats, it is favorable for Minana Evos to get that Devour
Okay.
from that one. Or see, there it is. Production.
You got it.
Thank you so much.
381 now.
All right, we're getting to that point.
All right. So check this out. The Twilight Armor might not be necessary because Doming AR actually built a Wind of Nature. Should be enough, right?
Wind of Nature
Yeah.
does count.
As soon as you see the contract fate.
I will say yes to that because it will take only the duration of the Wind of Nature to actually take down that Aljus.
Anyways, yeah.
Around 2 seconds-ish.
Yep. Because you have the Nibiru and the Demon Hunter Sword on Doming.
And the rest of Minana Evos.
And of course.
Even with the
Lancy,
tank build.
no?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so they're trying to leverage around this Lord now. Again, Irad nowhere to be found, as per usual.
Yeah, he's taking stacks, he's cutting the wave down bottom, and Minana Evos are taking their time. It's a calculated approach. 7K ahead here, 14 minutes, 30 seconds in. All right, there's the vision. At least Irad knows.
Yeah, and here's the pincer
Are you
maneuver
sure? Are you
coming
sure?
in from RSG. Oh, they're trying to make it work, but everyone's just jumping in the air right now as Minana with the optimum crowd control in this scenario.
Oh, man.
They just cleaned up house, and that's going to be game.
That is an oopsie.
That's an
an
oopsie.
It's unfortunate is what it is. But folks, let's not take away from Minana Evos' victory. This winning moment is brought to you